I'm Susy Ellison, PolarTREC teacher. I teach in Glenwood Springs, Colorado at Yampa Mountain High School. I teach grades 9 through 12. I'm the only science teacher at the school, so I teach earth, life, physical science, integrated science, home ec, outdoor stuff, and anything else I'm asked to do. I was on 2 PolarTREC expeditions in 2011. One was called Forest Response to Arctic Change on the Firth River in northeastern Alaska, and the other was called Raven Bluff, and it was human settlement patterns in Alaska near Kivalina, about 50 miles east of Kivalina. I was able to incorporate both research experiences into my curriculum, and I incorporated archaeology ideas, principles, techniques into a class on technology and the development of technology over time, and was able to correspond with my researcher to get ideas for important technologies to include in the class. And then I also did an archaeology field trip with students for a week in southwestern Colorado.
I'm Jeff Rasic. I'm an archaeologist and work for the National Park Service. The project we worked on together was an archaeological excavation at a site called Raven Bluff, which is in northwestern Alaska, and it's one of the earlier known sites in the state. It's near the edge of the Bering Land Bridge, and we think some of the earliest people to live in Alaska were at this site. I think the biggest value of having the PolarTREC teacher in the field is that you have someone on your scientific crew, your research team, that's dedicated to public education, and that was a really valuable thing to have as part of the team, to have someone who made everybody on the team focus on the public aspects of the research and how we share research and how we tell stories in a non-technical way that a lot of people can relate to. The whole PolarTREC experience was, I think, one of the best aspects of the research project we did. I've learned from Susy and learned from the experience overall, and I've been able to take some of that into classrooms here around Fairbanks. In addition, Susy was a great worker. Yeah, she was part of the team. She was there in excavation units, digging and finding artifacts and helping around camp, and that was a huge impact too.
Well, professionally, it's just great to be involved in what was really cutting-edge research in 2 different areas, and especially in areas where I really didn't have much experience, because my background is in wildlife and biology, and it's definitely not so much in dendrochronology or doing more of the archaeological research. So that was really great, was to learn about some new fields, develop contacts with researchers, and also just to be able to learn from people who are so passionate about what they do and be able to bring that passion back into my classroom.